Hi everyone and welcome. It is Karen here with you today, and today I am sharing with you a project for Scrap FX. So I am working in my small dilutions journal. It's becoming a very much Scrap FX journal, and I've just gessoed my page, and I also have a piece of my very own rice paper from Scrap FX, which I have torn in half, and I'm going to use just the top half of it today. And I've torn that up into little strips, as you can see, and I'm just gluing it in with some matte gel medium. So we're getting there, smoothing it all out, making sure that there's no little creases or anything like that in there. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, so once I've got that dry, I've grabbed out some Montmartre crayons. These are just watercolor crayons. As you can see, I've just got a big fat brush there, and I'm just activating the color just with my paintbrush. So kind of mixing the colors in together a little bit as well to get some interesting things happening, and just to fill in those little white gaps that I've got on my page without covering over my pretty rice paper. So I decided to add in a few little splotches as well, so I've just grabbed the crayon and scribbled that on my mat, and that's what I did there. Now I've got out this cute little heart stencil and some white paint, and I'm just going to stencil through a few little white spots on my page just to help tie it in just a little bit. You can't really see it very much, but it is there. Now I've grabbed out some Payne's Grey paint, and I've got another stencil here from Scrap FX, and I'm just pushing that through the stencil in a few little random spots. Next thing, I decided to grab out the little foam heart stamps here, and I've got my Villainous Potion Distress ink to do that, and then I've got this big clock stamp also from Scrap FX, and I'm using a grey ink to stamp with that one just so it's not so in your face being black. Now I've got this little silhouette here. It's like an Alice keyhole silhouette, which I think is really cool, and I've decided to glue it onto a piece of newspaper rice paper, also from Scrap FX, and I thought I only had half a piece of paper there. I thought I was using a bit of a scrap, but it turned out to be a whole piece, so I was a little bit, I've glued that right in the middle of the page. How could I be so silly? Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's on there, it's in there, and it looks really cool, so I'm pretty happy with that. Next thing is I've grabbed this what does it say? Every possibility begins with the courage to imagine stencil, and I've just put some glitter texture paste through that, and I also buggered up the bottom part, the imagine part, so I kind of wiped that off and did that bit again. So you know, that happens, whatever, it's right. Okay, so now I've decided that I need a little bit more white, so I've just got a little you know, packaging core circle thingy and added some circles with some paint, do a little bit of scribbling around the outside of my page, and then I thought, well, I might do a little bit of mark making, so I've done some purple crosses, and now I've got some pink dots happening, and I'm thinking that looks pretty cool. So I'm just going to dry those off because I actually want to pop out my keyhole a little bit more, so I'm going to add some black Stabilo pencil around the outside, which you can just see me doing now, and get that activated and spread it out a little bit more with a fatter brush. There we go. And once that's dry, yeah, it kind of brings that out a little bit more off the page, so I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you later. Bye.